Yo, welcome to Rap Rundown. Today we got Lil Zach the DJ.
You.
What's going on, Zach?
What's going down, baby?
So this is the first time I'm sitting down with you and getting the whole story.
Yep.
So I want to go through a few questions and really get some advice to give up and coming DJs, maybe up and coming artists that need to know something that can learn something from your journey.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so let's get into it. Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Dallas, Texas.
Okay, talk about Dallas growing up there.
Man, shit, I grew up shit in a pretty, cool situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in the hood, and then shit, my mama had, you know what I'm saying, got a great job, and we moved to Cedar Hill. So, um, I really consider myself more of a suburban nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the best of both worlds. So
So
I'm from Oak Cliff, Wynwood to be exact, but shit, I gained a lot of shit of my reputation and shit, like in the Cedar Hill area. So
okay. So like question for you, where in your journey
hmm
would you say that the music came in? Was it like you said you in Cedar Hills, you seeing what's going on
yep.
around you?
Yep.
Is that where it started or is it like
Nah, it started cause I ain't moved to Cedar Hill till I was like 9, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So like 2000, yeah. 2000, I can't even tell you the actual year, but um nah, my shit started when I was like younger. You know what I'm saying? I had a real like fascination with like the radio, so I used to listen to the radio all the time. Skip Cheatham, K104, KKDA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I used to love the radio, and so with me loving the radio, that kind of like made me like, and then this was like 106 and Park and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like was
Yeah.
hot back in the day. So I want to make my own music, and I got a karaoke machine, and then I went from that to getting like, you know what I'm saying, desktop, you know what I'm saying, having Sony Acid, LimeWire, all of that shit. I was burning
Oh shit.
CDs
Yeah.
and making my own music and, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, with no money back then. But
So it was were you growing up in a musical house? Like was your parents
hell
playing
nah.
music or was it just like you
Hell.
said, pure
Man,
curiosity
my
and you
mama was
just
just a hard working woman. Always had a job or two and 5 side hustles. And Nah, hell nah, nigga. I was always a hustler though. My mama, you know what I'm saying, she sold like candles and stuff growing up. So um I was always just, into making money, hustling some type of way, you know what I'm saying? Whether I was hustling burnt CDs or mixed CDs, DVDs, you know what I'm saying?
so how was that era, the CD era? Because we now live in the streaming era where CDs are obsolete. Like you can buy a
Bro,
CD, you can buy a vinyl.
before I was making music, my cousin had gave me, man, my cousin and I had saved up enough money, man. I used to make a cool like $200-300 off CDs and DVDs, you know what I'm saying? But I had my own single disc
Burner.
burner, you know what I'm saying? Then I got a three disc tower, you know what I'm saying? Then when I got some real money, I spent like 800 and I got like the 10 disc, you know what I'm saying? So but I was making money. This before I was even doing music or rapping or DJing. This is before all of that. Like
Mm.
I was getting it for real. You know what I'm saying?
And just uh, what sparked you to like make a business out of music? Like because you're saying like, okay, I'm not necessarily
But
into it. I'm not making
I
music.
was
I'm
just
not
always a
DJing.
hustler. Like they had some mixtapes back in the day called Bomb Bangers and like T Town and like, you know what I'm saying? It was like DSO, the Dallas Wave and it's so many like, you know what I'm saying, like mixtape series that we was like bootlegging and like getting it, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So and DVDs and, you know what I'm saying? So that was back in the day, you know what I'm saying, movies and shit. Everybody who didn't have a DVD player, you know what I'm saying? So I was just selling, you know what I'm saying?
So you made your name selling mixtapes. You would say?
I made my name from just being like an overall hustler. Like I was
For
always
sure.
selling CDs, DVDs, and then when I got to like middle school and shit, by the time I moved to Cedar Hill and shit, I was selling snacks, I was selling cell phones, nigga, I was selling all type of shit. Nigga, I was selling MySpace pages back in the day, Bebo pages, like for
For
real.
sure. Yeah. For
So I was
sure.
designing, like I still make graphics now, but back in the day, I was designing Bebo pages and all type of shit, bro.
For sure. Just trying to get it. So at what point do you transition into DJing? You're making the money. Now
Man,
you're like, okay, man,
I ain't transitioned to DJing until I was I ain't transitioned to DJing and really until I got to college. I went to Sam Houston State in Huntsville, Texas, and then I was trying to rap and that shit wasn't working. That shit was poochies.
okay.
And shit.
What was the rap name?
I was Lil Zach.
Lil Zach.
I was a Lil Zach, but
What was the first record? You remember or
the first record like with Lil Zach.
that you made that you was like giving the people you playing for people and just saying like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm rapping.
But I was rapping before I got to college.
Okay,
I was rapping in high school.
got you.
When I went to college, I was trying to continue to rap, but when I say it was poochies, like it just wasn't working, it wasn't connecting. You know what I'm saying?
What did you feel like? Because there's a artist or maybe an aspiring DJ
Yeah,
that hasn't made the transition yet.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That you can have words for that may inspire them. What was it for you that told you and gave you the note that all right, this isn't it for me? Like,
Uh, it wasn't it for me because I think I was like I was in a new environment and like when I was in high school, it was kind of like I was like pretty much the only one rapping. But when I got to college, it was like, man, motherfuckers really here. Some people really here trying to get their education. Somebody, motherfuckers don't care if you rapping.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, now that I'm at a big college, you know what I'm saying, and I'm rapping and trying to make it work, shit, motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying? Like they weren't as interested as it was like when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was more just like, you know what I'm saying, about the consumers, you know what I'm saying? And then I went from being popular in high school, having a popular song, to now I'm at a college with thousands of people and don't nobody know the song. So it's like, kind of got a little discouraging, but that's what made me turn up as a DJ. And like, I know I wanted to stay within in music, but I didn't know what I was eventually gonna do. I knew it would be like probably DJing or making beats or writing or something like that. But at the time, I didn't know. I really was just trying some shit, and I really was just caught up in the loop of, you know what I'm saying, just doing events, doing parties, doing homecoming, spring fest parties and stuff. And shit, I fell into, you know what I'm saying, just that whole lane, and that's kind of like what I
Okay.
stuck with.
Let me ask this. What was the first time after transitioning from rapping, I'm a DJ. What was that first time getting up there and DJing for a group of people? Like what was that like? Explain that feeling and just going through that moment of like you turning the record on and you
Like
could
I
see
think
it
like
connecting.
bro, my story's so crazy because like I went from rapping in high school to going to college, trying to rap still, to me MCing on the mic, like being a hype man type shit, to now I'm the hype man, but now I'm doing all of my college parties, you know what I'm saying? Um like the parties that me and my group, me and my partners and stuff was doing, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm doing these, now I'm MCing on the mic, but now I'm getting booked at PV, TSU, UNT. I'm getting booked at, you know what I'm saying? I was booked at PV. Like a lot of people think I still think I went to PV, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm getting booked. So I'm still not even DJing all the way yet, you know what I'm saying? So as my friends and stuff that was older than me, as they graduated, I kind of migrated into DJing because we all had a group and I was just the MC. So when the DJs kept graduating, now we left with one DJ, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta keep our annual parties
You
going. I'm
feel the
like,
void.
so I filled the void, and when I filled the void, I was already somebody, and I was already getting $200 just to talk on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Dope. So you MC, you're
mhm,
like it's working for me.
yeah,
Um, at what point you at what point while you're at Sam Houston, do you say to yourself, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life? Or did you not know at that point? Did it take time to get to like, okay, go from just a hobby to this is a full out career?
man, it probably was when shit. It probably was like soon as I graduated, cause like soon as I graduated, I had a real job. I had a good paying job, and I was in the sports business, and shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I made like 4 bands within like a month span, just strictly DJing. I'm booked 2, 3 times a weekend for $250, $200,
Yeah.
and it just added up. And by the time I looked up, I'm like, oh shit! Like I was driving back and forth from Huntsville to Houston, 200. But I was booked like on Fridays. I'll be booked 2, 3 times. You know what I'm saying? On Saturday, I'll be booked 2, 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And this back in the day, so shit. The lowest that I was going was probably like 150. You know what I'm saying? 200. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm booked 200, that's 600. Then the next day I may be booked twice, so that may be another
Right.
500. So that's
Right.
1,100. And you do that 4
For a
weekends in a row.
weekend.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a situation like that. But I think that's when I really, because like now that I fully graduated, I think that's when I realized like, yeah, I can really do this. But I went like when I graduated, I stayed in Huntsville. I stayed at my college for like 6, 7 months. Um, and then when I saved up my money and I made about 15,000, 15, 20,000 South by Southwest year of like 2018. And then that's when I moved to Houston.
Mm.
Yeah.
What? So you moved to Houston.
hmm
What in those beginning days? What do you feel like was the hardest part about being a DJ at that time that people may not see, or even now, something that you still deal with that's like a part of being a DJ? Like,
What you mean, like as far as
so like everything have its nuances. Like the trash man may not like the smell on
I
the
mean,
garbage truck.
I played my course though. Like when I first got to Houston, shit, I was already coming to Houston the whole time I was in college, so it wasn't like I was a new guy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was like more like I used to like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Before I'm doing what I'm doing now, like DJing at the spots I'm at now, like I used to really pretty much like only DJ on the north side because the north side embraced me. You know what I'm saying? But now, I'm DJing like downtown and the Galleria area, some of the hotter spots in Houston. I didn't I didn't just go from college to DJing at the hottest spots in Houston. I had to work my way up over the last 8, 9 years. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
so, what were those? What were some of those things that you were going through early, if any, struggles
shit,
of making that transition? Like, cause you say you going
I
through
was
the
I was DJing
transitions.
like when I first started, when I first got to Houston after I graduated, I was DJing a lot of college events.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I really don't do a lot of college events.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Because shit, I'm into the clubs and now I'm traveling. I'm in booked in Atlanta, I'm Louisiana, you know what I'm saying?
It's a different
So
space. Okay, so with that, let's talk about DJing and that experience being in the club. When you're in the when you're DJing, how do you deal with artists that maybe want their music played in the club?
shit, I'll play it. I ain't gonna lie. I played 4 nigga song last night on a regular sold out every Tuesday, D&D. The hottest spot to be in Houston on a Tuesday. I played the music for free.
Mm.
It just sometimes with me, depending on the type of space that I'm in, I just play it. Now, if you come up to me at the wrong time, $1,000. I want a
Somebody's
thousand
paid you
dollars.
$1,000 to play this song.
Correct. I want $1,000.
Right.
So you better pick a good time to ask me, hey
Right.
bro, this is my new song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I done got $1,000
So do
a
you,
lot of times.
because you're live, you're in the space live, are you previewing the record before you play it, or you
Thousand
just
dollars,
taking a
I'll play that
chance?
bitch in Spanish. That bitch can be saying fuck Lil Zach. $1,000
Right. Right.
right now?
Right.
Yeah, come on. I'll play that bitch in backwards for 3 minutes straight. And I done got fired for this shit, but it's cool though. It happens to the best of us.
Talk about that if you can.
Shit, promoter said all I do is play that twerking shit, but he just mad because my music get the bitches lit. It's a
Yeah.
true, like, when I
Yeah.
said that, I
Yeah.
really mean that shit. Like, I done got fired because I play my own music. I done got fired because I play a lot of local music.
Right.
But you got markets like Louisiana where all they play is Louisiana music. They
Right.
don't even play nothing mainstream.
Right.
They not playing no Glorilla. They not playing no Yo Gotti. They not playing no nothing
Right.
from Atlanta. No Future. No Lil Baby. They not playing. They playing
Straight out
nothing.
of boot.
And I advocate for the artists. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so cool with artists, because I advocate and I'm pushing the music. You know what I'm saying? If Kenna Man from Houston, I'm playing her shit 10 times. Kenna Man probably don't know that, but I'm just using that as an example of it could be anybody. If that shit hot and it's going, then it's flowing.
1,000. What's the biggest misconception that people have about DJs?
That DJs gotta play local, like DJs gotta play upcoming music, and DJs don't have to do that. DJs are only technically have to please the crowd. You get what I'm saying?
1,000.
So
So what makes you what makes you just put that to the side and say, I'm not just gonna please the crowd, but I'm also gonna curate?
why do I do that?
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just got a passion for it, and like I'm just a different type of DJ. Like I'm more of an executive, you know what I'm saying, A&R, and where I'm trying to go in life, I know that if I accept new music, I'll be still um face to face with reality, and I won't lose my touch. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get out here and be like, "Hey, bro, it's $1,000 every time somebody walk up to me," I may possibly be turning down the next Drake, Lil Wayne, or something. You know what I'm saying? So, but majority of the time, shit, nigga, just send me that shit.
And
Hit me up in a DM, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you somebody that been seeing me, like if it's a random person, you know what I'm saying? But if you been seeing me, then you want to wait until I'm DJing a big ass concert to ask me, yeah, it's $1,000, bro, because you playing, because you could have been asking me this when I was DJing at a smaller club. But artists play games like that. So you ask stupid questions, you get stupid answers.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
So what do you feel like, because like you're speaking about curation and really breaking artists
Yeah.
in a way. So what do you feel separates a regular DJ from somebody that breaks records beyond taking that chance of
Shit,
just playing the record?
breaking a record ain't always mean you gotta play the music though.
Right.
Like you can break a record by like being behind it, behind the scenes. You can break a record. I know niggas that done broke records that ain't never DJ'd. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas that done broke records that work at radio stations. They PDs, and I know niggas that done broke records that are bloggers. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what you're doing. Me, I do a mixture of a lot of shit. I post, I play the music, I'm calling, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm breaking a record. It's 2026. You know what I'm saying? It's a new day and age. Breaking the records back in the day. Oh yeah, let's go pay this DJ $10,000, and he gonna get all he gonna play the song nonstop, and all his friends gonna play it nonstop. That's breaking the record back in the day, but I feel like the terminology has changed, and it's a new day and age, bro. You breaking the record, nigga. You ain't even gotta be a fucking DJ.
What when you hear a new song, and you see it, whether you see it coming across your timeline or you hear it in the club or in passing, what makes you say this song is it? Like this song could be something that
Cause I understand the element of music, and I'm a DJ, bro. I've been DJing for over 10 years, and I understand like this work. You say this word, this will work. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can be like, shake that ass. But if you say, pop that pussy, hoe, I know that'll work. It may not work at radio,
yeah,
but saying shake that ass and pop that pussy, hoe, is, I know as a
somewhere it
DJ
can work.
what will work. You can't say pop your booty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and then, it's ways you can flip it. But I understand words. I understand tempos. I understand BPMs. I understand melodies. I understand a lot of different stuff that a lot of people don't understand because they not DJs. But it wasn't until I started DJing that I started realizing, like, damn, a lot of these songs sound the same. A lot of these songs are sampled. A lot of these songs, like, I understand a lot.
So
Like
you're also DJing and A&Ring at the same time.
yeah, because I know what songs can easily be sampled. I know what songs ain't gonna get cleared. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So let me ask you this: going throughout your history, what records have you personally seen from you just playing it early to it turning into a real wave?
Like songs that I done worked.
Sure, yeah. Or is this a song where it's like it could be just a song you may not have necessarily worked it, but you worked closer. However, and you just knew like
I knew
I'm
that it was
playing
work.
this record because this shit is gonna be the one, and it
Shit.
becomes the one.
Probably one of the first songs. Lil Ronnie thought it ass in a circle.
Mm,
When I heard that song, I knew, hey, this song is the one.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
yeah.
at that time, guess what? I wasn't even DJing, and this is what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't say that I broke that record, but at the time, I was like MCing and all this shit, and that's what I'm saying. Like back then, I wasn't even a DJ, but I knew that this song was the one. I was sending it to DJs. I was big on Twitter back in those days, so I was sending it out. I was advocating for this song. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's real curation.
And I was helping with shows. That's another thing, like helping with shows and stuff like that, helping artists get shows and stuff like that. So yeah.
So talk about live shows in the live space. Like, when do you feel like it's time for artists to start doing live shows? Like, you're in the curation space, building shows for artists. So artists
You need
gets
to
with
you
you
need
and
to
they
have
want to know like,
you need to at least have 10,000 followers, and you need to at least have um you need to at least have about 5 million on total streams. If you ain't got 5 million and you ain't got, yeah, you need to just stay at home.
so
You got 5 million total streams, you can
right,
get your ass on somebody's stage.
okay. How does an artist go about that if they don't know a Lil Zach the DJ
Or
or
go to the local showcase. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They got open mics, talent shows. It's 2026, bro.
right,
Like this shit ain't hard.
right.
You better get your ass on somebody live, somebody TikTok.
Talk about it. I've seen,
If you ain't on TikTok, I don't even want to talk to you,
right
honestly. If an artist ain't on TikTok,
in
bro,
2026, yeah.
not being on TikTok is like not going to church in 2026, bro.
Talk about it.
If an artist is not on TikTok, it's like you don't go to church. It's like you don't believe in God.
Or you don't believe in yourself for sure.
You don't even believe in yourself. Ain't no way you believe in yourself if you don't even live on TikTok.
What do you think?
TikTok is more important than strip clubs right now.
Mm, how could an artist go from just doing what would you suggest to an artist,
Yeah.
right, who primarily makes music, um, and they're putting this shit out on TikTok and it's not necessarily working? What are you suggesting to them? Do they switch it up or do they find a different
You gotta
medium
be
to go
yourself.
on?
You gotta be yourself.
Right.
If that shit ain't working, then that shit ain't working. Be yourself. It's probably another part of yourself that the world want to see. The world didn't want to see the rapping Lil Zach making full songs. The world wanted to see Zacharoo, tell me what it do, the DJing version, the out and about, and you know what I'm saying? The world didn't want to see me rapping like that.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
You gotta
1,000.
dig deep. If you ain't digging deep and ain't on TikTok, hang it up. Beat
1,000. Beat it. 1,000. Um, what's a mistake that you made early that you say to yourself, I'll never do this again?
Mistake like what? In music?
In music, yeah.
Uh
Whether it was dealing with an artist or dealing with promoters or
I never do
whatever
it
the case.
again. I never do business without paperwork ever again. Like
Talk
for
about
sure.
that. And you don't necessarily have to
I
disclose
mean, it
the
ain't. Yeah, it's like I done did a lot of I done did a lot of business with no paperwork. I never do that again.
and why is that?
I just won't ever do it again.
Yeah. Me personally,
Cause I need mine. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I
So
don't like to do no business without paperwork,
yeah,
even from inception. So I can agree with you on that, but I wanted you to kind of speak to the viewers and in your mindset, like why wouldn't you not go get paperwork? Like if I'm dealing with an artist or if I'm whether I'm signing them, I'm trying to manage them or whatever the case may be. why should you get your paperwork?
But paperwork is everything. If you ain't got no paperwork, then you ain't got nothing. You ain't even got yourself if you ain't got no paperwork.
Mm. You gotta put yourself on paperwork.
You ain't got yourself for
Yeah,
sure. You need that paperwork, bro.
real talk. Um, when in what moment do you realize I'm not just Lil Zach no more? Like I'm Lil Zach the DJ. Like I'm a curator. Like people.
Shit, probably recently, bro. Like, just, just seeing like that nigga Rod Wave had a song. That nigga said my phone steady ringing ever since I've been famous, and it's like I felt that nigga because like when my phone ring and it's steady ringing, and after I'm sitting here realizing like, damn, if I don't answer this phone, nigga, these people ain't gonna have. They ain't gonna have this. They ain't gonna have that. Like I'm curating all of this. I got a lot of shit going on to where like my opinion really matter. Like damn, this shit serious.
Yeah.
Then once I started like, you know what I'm saying, getting in business with artists and they depended on me and I gotta call here, figure this out, do this and do that. It's like the more responsibilities that I have tacked on over the years, it's just like, yeah, bro, this some serious shit. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel like the lifestyle adjustments have changed you over time?
Lifestyle like what?
From being like, from being in college to now being in a space where you've
I
worked
think
in a business and now, like you said, you're in a leadership role in leadership
I think
position.
I always knew that I would be in this role. I think I was always overly prepared. You know, I don't smoke, I don't drink, never have, never will. And I think that with me not smoking and drinking, it kind of always kind of gave me like a level head, like you know what I'm saying, like me being in a leadership role, like, but I had to like show a lot of people around me, you know what I'm saying, because when I didn't have nothing, I was still a leader, you know what I'm saying. So
1,000. Last question to you: what does winning look like to Lil Zach?
uh shit, I win every day. I win every day. You know what I'm saying? It's small. It's the small things that I tackle, and I make sure I overcome this. I make sure I do this. Um, and I lose sometimes. I may lose every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm losing sleep. I'm losing time away from my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like winning ain't always a good thing when you making sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like winning overall for me, bro, I'm just trying to keep it going. Everything that I started, other businesses, other ventures, other industries. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to empower the other Lil Zacks, you know what I'm saying, that's coming up, and the younger Lil Zack, the DJ that was coming up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Give a piece of advice to that younger Lil Zach that's coming up.
If you can put your mind to it, you might as well do it and do it now, because the longer, like when you have found your purpose, you gotta you gotta attack it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be 35 years old and you just now starting a podcast, but you've been talkative your whole life. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like um, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they be on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be want to rap and do this and do that, and then shit, they go out here have kids, live life, and then they want to pop up 36. They want to pop up mid 40s trying to do some shit,
Mm-hmm.
and people that's been in it for 15 years already, they ain't even taking you serious. Now you got a chip on your shoulder. Now you got an attitude. Now you done started and quit. Started, quit. Now you 40. Now it really don't work. Now you feel like your life to pass you by. It's just
No, yeah, for real
when you
talk.
find your purpose in life, go at it, bro.
Real
You know what
talk.
I'm saying?
Real
Don't
talk.
stop. Go full fledged.
Real talk. W- we're gonna wrap this up here. Give me something you got coming up. Let the people know what's next for Lil Zach. What are you working on currently?
Working on a compilation project. You know, DJ style to where like I done put this artist over here, this artist over here, this female, this male, put it together, got this producer, finna come out real soon. Shit. Whole bunch of shows, you know what I'm saying? Spring break in Houston, never been done before. Finna go crazy. You know. My Zach Mania, my annual birthday bash next year. It's to be the 10th year, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
That bitch gonna be crazy too. I'm looking to move it to another lane, you know what I'm saying? Instead of doing the clubs, I'm gonna do probably more. I don't know. I'm gonna explain it to y'all, but
For sure.
yeah.
All
Whole
right,
bunch of
y'all.
that.
Well, that's been it. Rap rundown, Lil Zach the DJ.
The rap rundown, man. Shout out the rap rundown, Lil Zach the DJ. And I be like, Young Zach, woo, woo, tell me what it do.
For sure. Appreciate you coming through, Zach.
You.
That's it.